Hi, welcome back. My name is Michelle and you're watching Michelle's Life, and today I will be doing my first unhaul. I have seen around that unhauls are sometimes the most popular videos on people's channels, as well as the video that gets the most nasty comments. So I'm hoping I don't get any nasty comments on any of these books that I'm deciding to give away to my local charity, but we'll see. So if you are prone to leaving nasty comments, please just leave now. Anyway, most of these books fit into the same category of I read them, they were like a 3-star review for me, and I don't plan to read them again, and so they're in this pile. I do not plan to go into an in-depth discussion of why I'm getting rid of them. I'll give you a little bit about each, and that's it. By the time this video is posted, I will have donated them to my local airman's attic, where other military wives will have the chance to grab them. And some of them I will be sending to my friend Jody because she's also doing an unhaul and she's sending me some of her books. So I'll let you know which of those I'm sending her. The first book I'm kind of upset to be getting rid of, but not really, and that is Tiny Pretty Things. This is the first ARC I ever received, and I'm pretty sure it was sent by Goodreads or Epic Reads. Yeah, it was sent by Epic Reads, and I never read it because the premise didn't interest me. I just started entering all these giveaways because I thought winning free books would be really cool, and I was really excited when I got it. But then I read the premise about basically like Pretty Little Liar ballerinas, and I wasn't interested, so I will be donating this book to the Airman's Attic. The next book I also have sentimental value towards because it was the first book that we ever read in the book club that I created here on base, and that is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I really enjoyed the book. I actually listened to it in an audiobook on a road trip with my husband, and I enjoyed it, but I don't ever plan to read it again, and I don't plan to continue on with the series, so I'm going to be parting with it. The next book I got because it was so hyped on BookTube and it sounded awesome, and I read it. I think I gave it 3 stars. I know there's 2 books in this bind-up. It's the first 2 books in the Luck series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and it's fast-paced, it's light, it's fluffy. There's a hell of a lot of sexual tension in this book, and that's kind of interesting, I guess. And that's pretty much it. The aliens are kind of interesting, and I'm just not going to continue on with it. I'm not going to read it again. I might pick up the other ones from the library one day if I'm in a reading slump and I want something quick and easy to read, but other than that, I don't need this book. The next book is another book club read, and that is Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl, and by that I mean just Jody and I read it. No one else read it. But I think I gave this book a 3 stars. I thought the humor was kind of funny, but overall it didn't woo me. I thought that the protagonist was kind of snarky and kind of an asshole. Yeah, I mean, I loved Earl. Earl was awesome, but I won't be reading it again. I don't even have any motivation to watch the movie since they casted a tall African-American Earl instead of his short, adorable self. So the next 2 are kind of controversial just because I didn't actually read them, but I bought them for really cheap on Book Outlet, so I don't feel too guilty. And the first is Reboot by Amy Tintera. I've just heard such awful reviews about this book, and I'm just not interested. The premise originally got me because she wakes up after being dead with like this tattoo on her or something, and she has to figure stuff out, and she's being told what to do or something. I don't know. She basically rebooted. I just don't feel tempted to grab this off my shelf in the near future, so I want to make room for books that I'm actually interested in, so I'm going to be getting rid of this one. The next one, I think I might keep this one just because I recently read, what is it, Modern Fairy Tales for Modern Queers, and there was a mermaid, what's it, the Little Mermaid retelling in there with the siren aspect, and I don't know if this has a siren aspect to it. I mean, her name is Sirenka, but I don't know if that means she's a siren. And I've never read a mermaid story other than that short story. I might keep it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. The next book is Inca Bone by Rachel Kane. I read this and I think I gave it a 4-star, but it's really probably more like a 3-star. It's a very slow read. I originally bought this because I was attending Y'all Fest and I wanted to read more books for meeting different authors while I was attending, and I just will not continue on with this series and I will not be rereading it. So, the cover's gorgeous though. This, I'm not even gonna give you why I'm getting rid of it. I've ranted about it in like 3 videos now. And that's Claudia Gray. I really hate these books. They're poorly written. They could have been so great, and I feel so bad for the cover designer because they're gorgeous. They're like works of art, and I want to hang them on my wall if I could just get rid of the words. Anyway, these will be finding a new home, even though I wrote stuff in this one. This one's sad for me to get rid of too, and that is The Uninvited by Kat Winters. I love Kat Winters' first 2 books that came out, which were In the Shadow of Blackbirds and The Cure for Dreaming. They were both her YA, and this is her first adult. And I've learned from this book to stick to her YA because I made it, I think, 200 pages into this, and I couldn't push myself any further. I was basically wanting to do laundry or clean the toilet bowl rather than pick this book up. I'm going to be getting rid of this one. It was creepy, it was weird. Jody read ahead and finished it and told me why it was so creepy, and that was supposed to like make it better, but we both agreed it didn't make it any better. I'm sorry that these summaries aren't very good. I don't want to make this video too long, and I don't have too much to say about these other than I don't want to reread them, and I don't plan to get the rest of the series, and that's it. The next one I will be giving to my friend Jody, and that's My Arc of Sword and Verse by Kathy McMillan. And this book is kind of like Inca Bone in the sense that it's not badly written, it's interesting, it's just very slow. And this is her first book, and the blurb on the back about who she is as a person makes her sound amazing, and I'm sure she's a great person, and I look forward to more of her work, maybe not in this series. I can tell she did a lot of research, and I'm going to be posting a review of this video soon, so I'm not going to say much more, but I just wasn't a big fan of this book, and I will be reading it again, and Jody showed an interest, so I will be sending it her way. And then the last book is a graphic novel, and that is Morning Glories, Volume 1, and the stories, the writing is really good in this. It's very intriguing, it keeps you on the edge of your seat, and keeps you wanting to read more to find out what's going on, and it is shocking and surprising. And honestly, this is really petty, but I hated the art in this. All of the white characters look so similar, and all of the different, and then all of the people of color all look similar too. And I think people are more diverse than just 2 classes of white and not white, and I couldn't do it. Maybe that's just me, but I couldn't tell the difference between the characters. Hold on. I don't know. Flipping through it again, I guess they're not as similar as I'm remembering them. I don't know. I'm just not interested in reading any more of these volumes, and if I do, then I'm gonna get them from the library. I don't need this on my shelf. I think I gave it like 3 stars. So I feel like this one might be controversial because I know that a lot of people like this series, but it just wasn't for me. It's kind of creepy, and I'm not really one for creepy, and now I'm just making excuses and making this video too long. So that's it for this video. I'm sorry if any of these are your favorite books. Just making room on my shelves, starting a new year, decluttering, you know how it is. Anyway, what are some books that you are planning to get rid of in this new year? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll look forward to your comments down below. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.